Oh, hi. Oh yeah, I didn't check your audio levels. Yeah. Can you test?
Test.
Yes. Okay. And one more.
Test.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Testing.
Yeah. All right. This works. Very good. Very good. How you been, Mister Fuzzy Hair? I stealing the look.
uh, okay, I guess. I
Do
don't know. A lot
do
of
do I
work.
do I hear some nose blockage? Are you?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. It's kind of been sort of, yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
How is life? Where are we
Uh,
in life right now?
we are here
Yeah.
streaming.
So, Black Friday. Did you went?
Uh, no, we didn't actually go to
Oh, okay.
to the actual store.
Okay. You
Yeah,
went to
I
the
mean,
not the actual store.
yeah, we just bought one thing on the internet, and that was the end of our Black Friday, basically. Yeah, I don't know. The local shopping centers didn't have any attractive deals. It was all just kind of meh.
Hmm.
Also, I'm pretty sure some of them raised the prices before Black Friday, so
Yeah.
then
Oh,
they're like, okay, we're gonna lower the prices so people think that
the good
they're getting a
old.
deal. Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, is there any point? I guess it's fine. And how was your Black Friday? I started watching your video that you posted, but I couldn't finish it.
Okay.
The video about the
Was
Black Friday deals.
yeah. I mean, oh yeah. This just came like a just a very fast idea. Like, oh yeah, Black Friday. I don't know. Maybe it should be because okay. The idea came basically like I was searching around for some actual deals on the internet. I found. Oh, you
Yeah.
haven't seen the video. Should I spoil it for you? There's a surprise ending, basically. That
It's fine.
okay, yeah, it's
Do
fine.
it.
Yeah, sure. Uh, at the end, the best deal in air quotes was 70 cents of SSD that I found yesterday, and
Where?
Smart Tech, and I was
Ooh.
like, oh my god, I can make a video out of this maybe. And that's why when I went out to discover like, okay, are there some deals maybe like
Oh,
this?
Smart Tag is the store that scammed us. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The PlayStation
Oh
5 pre-order scam. Right. I remember them.
Crucial. Is this the smart something? Was it smart tech? Yes. Oh, okay, there's another. Okay. I need to share my screen. Why is my thing not working? But okay, deactivate, activate, and now it's working. Okay. Oh, but what now? What is going on now? My Chrome window disappeared.
What?
Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'm using not Chrome, Brave. Anyway, um, okay, now I need to kind of find the deal that I was showing off, probably. Black
Oh, I see some
Friday.
Black Friday deals on uh PS5s. Ooh.
Yeah, how did I? Oh yeah, so yeah, so those two. Okay. Um, can I find? Did you find already the? Or you're not looking for the SSD? It's
I'm not looking for
oh wait, I think it's gone.
somebody bought it. They're like,
Yeah,
score,
like what? 70
better
cents?
buy.
Okay, apparently it's gone. Yeah. Anyway, I can show the video that I'm showing the thing. Videos. Yeah, so
It was a one of a kind SSD.
yeah. So here it is, basically me showing off this crucial SSD, and in yellow it's the savings 0.70 cents on Black Friday. So 70, yeah, that was an actual Black Friday deal apparently,
Core.
and which is already, yeah. And somebody saw the video and like, oh my god, what the hell, and it's gone now. So yeah, or maybe they just bought it because they can show it off now and look, I got a deal or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that's god, why does this not switch over? Deactivate, activate. Okay, I might have too many scenes on OBS. It doesn't. Okay, all right, just another
Time to upgrade computer.
yeah, because I was doing the video with OBS, and so I added 2 more scenes, and now it doesn't switch automatically, I guess. So you need to delete some. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, so basically that's what prompted me to make this video about, like, you can buy like a 1,000 euro Apple Watch with 20 euros off, was also featured in the video, basically. So yeah,
Deal.
yeah, exactly. What? 20 euros, dude?
Yeah.
You
there's a
can,
lot of that.
like, what? And I talked also in the video, basically, like, you can literally go to the store and ask for a discount and it will be more than this, basically. Like, stores give you a discount if you ask. Well, not all of them, but most of them, I would say. Because loyalty cards and stuff like that exists, so they're not completely fixed prices.
It's very interesting. I'm just looking at like Euronics, for example.
Yeah,
They had said that
yeah, they're,
that I have the XM4s.
yeah, my favorite Euronics deal. Yeah, the XM4s were actually off a little bit. The Sony headphones were pretty much the star this Black Friday, I feel like. Not in Europe as much as in US, but also a little bit in Europe. So yeah.
But it's still so weird. Like,
Yeah.
the headset is like, what, 3 years old now? Over 3 years old?
Yeah.
And they discounted by 30 euros. Like,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, exactly. This literally was my video basically yesterday. So anyway, yeah, so this Samsung Galaxy S21, 20 euros off. Wow. This is the doorbuster deal of the week. Like, these are the deals that we have to fight our fellow citizens with knives and fists to get those deals here.
Yeah, S21.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
where is the
Okay, S22, for example, Elisa, 10 euros,
Wow.
dude. Like, actually, like, here, it's up to here, 10 euros. This is supposed to be getting the people to the stores. The biggest sale event of the year. Yeah. Wow. Just
Yeah,
wow.
I don't know what it is about.
So yeah.
What it is about like Estonian retailers and this kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than nothing. But yes, as you said, for like once a year event.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
of course, it's not the only sale of the year.
Yeah.
But like, if you are bothering with like, because like, you know, in Kvartal here in Tartu that
Mm-hmm.
that I work in, you know, you had like ads for it. You had like big banners that directed you to the
Mm-hmm.
deals. You had like a fucking person standing in the corridor and playing music and DJing and stuff for the entire like four
Wh-
4 days of
Wait,
whatever black.
what?
Yeah, like there was an actual person standing with a laptop and some speakers, and she was pretending
Oh,
to DJ something.
what?
So like there is some whatever amount of
Wow.
planning and you know effort that went into it, and then you have this like
Yeah.
again, not to mention yes that the inflation of prices with subsequent 20% discount. I feel like that's the story of it all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and even if you don't inflate your prices, let's pretend, then you're basically just selling your stock without the VAT,
Yeah.
essentially, which is just sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, there was a not an
Oh.
insignificant amount of people like browsing and buying stuff. So I guess it sort of kind of works on some people, I guess. Or for example, another Euronext. Wait, what year is this? AirPods 2.
Yeah, AirPods
What is
too.
that from? What is that year?
I don't know. Oh, it's AirPods too.
AirPods 2.
3 years. So, I'm just
AirPods
guessing.
2 release date.
Mm,
2019. Yeah, 3 years also.
oh, yes.
3 years.
Nice.
What is the discount? 15 euros. Sure.
Yeah. Apple, okay, okay, to be fair, Apple has been always like we won't give you any reasonable discounts to the stores anyway, usually.
Yeah.
But Apple is the most famous of like, nope, that's what it costs. If you don't like it, F off, pretty much.
And so we ended up not buying anything from Estonian retailers. So we
Mm.
actually bought one item from Amazon Germany.
Oh,
And Amazon
okay.
had a lot of deals. The problem with Amazon was that, and a lot of the deals that were like significantly discounted.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that 95% of those discounts were on items that like I would never even consider purchasing for any amount of money anyway.
Yeah.
So to me, like them being 40% off was like, okay, sure. Like
Yeah.
the lowest of the low end, like mice and keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
monitors, like this kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, I'm gonna highlight some deals that Genius, one of the big tech blogs, websites in Estonia,
Let's see.
lists as an actual deal.
All right,
So
let's see.
yeah,
They get
some
paid for this stuff, so
yeah.
let's see what they found.
So I don't know, 40 euros off from this Bose Bluetooth speaker, I guess. 70 euros off the Xiaomi 12T Pro. I don't know, a Lenovo laptop, 160 off. Yeah, I'm okay. 60 euros off
Okay,
from a,
well, laptop is something at least.
yeah,
160 euros.
160 euros.
But like the phone is like less than 10% discount.
Yeah, that's exact. Yeah. I mean, yeah, under 10%. That's not a discount. That's like just I don't know the difference between if you have a loyalty card usually from a store or something. Pretty much. I know.
Yeah, totally. Like
Yeah.
just before Black Friday started, we were looking to buy a pair of pillows and some other stuff from for the apartment. So we're like, okay,
Oh
Yusk is
yeah.
having some like client card discounts, basically, like some decent discounts on stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, do we do it or do we wait for Black Friday? And I was like, there's no point in waiting for Black Friday. Let's just get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was exactly that. There was no point in waiting
Yeah.
for Black Friday. It was
Yeah.
absolutely no point.
Kind of sad. But at the same time, there's again, the biggest sale of the year. That's why I felt I needed to get some mocking out of me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm not a person who is like. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, for example, for like some digital video game sales, I guess I would participate. But I'm the kind of person who like be going out hunting out like any discounts for anything I buy. Usually. So usually if I need something, I buy it. And then this year I was like, okay, well that's the Black Friday is right around the corner. Let's just kind of
Yeah. Can
if
you
we find something good, we're gonna use our credit card and just buy it and then pay it off. Like,
do you want to say
in a couple months.
what did you get from Amazon?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. What was the name of it? So we bought a monitor for a computer.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, really? Okay. My
hell
monitor saga has been also like
What the hell is
okay. Because
was this the monitor?
Amazon Germany, right? Well, give me
Amazon Germany, yeah.
yeah.
The hell was the monitor?
LG?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was LG.
27 inches?
Let's see. 27-inch, yes. 1440p.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Okay.
I smell someone getting into PC gaming a little bit more.
Hold that thought. So was this the monitor? I guess so, yeah. I guess that was the monitor. I'm gonna send you the link. Wait, did it go on sale more than we bought it for?
Oh no.
Surely not. I'm gonna ask Morris to check how much we paid for
it. I mean, maybe it went back to the price as. Okay.
I'm gonna ask Morris.
Let's see.
To write me.
Ooh, okay. This is a nice monitor, indeed. You bought it for 400 something?
Wait, I'm gonna ask.
100.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because it was like 20 delivery, something like along these lines.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, 20 delivery, yeah. Yeah, okay. 1440p. It's a nice monitor. Not NVIDIA G-Sync.
So we basically.
Do you know by any chance what graphics card do you have?
I don't remember some old GTX card. But basically the plan is to also get a new computer at some point in the near-ish future.
Yeah.
And just basically like the whole thing. Speakers, like mouse, keyboard,
and
the actual computer. Yeah. So yeah, and the monitor is like terrible. It's like like at this point it's like genuinely like
yeah. But but the problem is also that if you don't have a decent graphics card, you won't get the full benefits of the high refresh rate that you just bought. Also, technically, so yeah,
that's also gonna happen soon-ish.
Yeah. But again, it's a very nice monitor.
Yeah.
27
research. The entire industry of monitors is a complete mess.
Mm-hmm.
I hate everything about it. The naming schemes are
Oh
awful.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The massive amounts of different models,
Mm-hmm.
from the same manufacturers that do slightly different things. Like, oh, this monitor has 10 more hertz,
Yep.
or this one can boost like 5 hertz higher than this other model, and it's like,
Yep. That's the
in the world
oh
where the
oh
by
man.
comparison, TVs are kind of very nicely sort of, you know, logically marketed sort of.
Yeah,
Monitors are just like holy mother of shopping. Like,
dude. This is just monitors. Wait until you get to the PC parts.
yeah,
Those, because monitors you can like, okay, because yeah, more hertz, I know what that means technically, but if you get down to the latencies and the RAM speed to the like individual components and like features that certain graphics cards have and certain ones don't, and oh, you're in for a ride, yeah, because even like Nvidia and AMD cards like have different um like refresh rate technologies in them basically. So you, because AMD is FreeSync and Nvidia is G-Sync, and you got the G-Sync one, but so you pretty much, it would be
oh no,
better
it
to
also has FreeSync compatibility as well.
yeah, okay, yeah, then
Thing.
yeah, usually they do, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, here it is, yeah. FreeSync Premium.
yeah.
But those are also different tiers because there's AMD FreeSync, and there's AMD FreeSync Premium, and there's NVIDIA G-Sync, and there's NVIDIA G-Sync Ultimate, and there's NVIDIA G-Sync uh, Ultra or something, also like 3 tiers for both of them. So it's like, what? Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's fun times. But yeah, PC, building a
Well,
PC is even worse. I'm gonna
so we did pay more for it then. So it actually did go on sale even more.
wait. What?
Yeah. Is there some kind of Amazon money return or something if we buy it for more money and then it goes on sale even more? Because we literally got it like on Friday and today's Saturday, and today it costs more.
Today it costs
Oh,
more.
today it costs less.
Yeah, yeah, less. Okay, but okay, how much? 400.
450.
Ooh. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
anyway.
Anyway, yeah, that's the one. So yeah, so Black Friday was almost as disappointing as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Not quite, not quite as disappointing.
Ooh, the burn. The yeah, very nice. Okay, so yeah, but let's, I don't know. Let's okay. From my side, I got warm underwear basically. Like warm just pants.
Yeah.
What, I don't know. It's merino wool, so it's like very like the best thing basically. The the upper part and the lower part for my body. That's pretty
Sounds
much
great.
the only thing I got. But
Was
yeah,
it a 70-cent discount?
yeah. Well, it wasn't even really a discount. I just needed to spend
Mm.
my gift cards, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Good
Oopsie.
morning.
Hi.
The Gelaglubi works bad. Yeah, we don't really do Gelaglubi, so sorry, Lotus Film. Because this is just a. We're not the typical Estonian YouTubers, I guess. Or something, something. I don't know.
Oh, we forgot to notify the milkman that we're going
Oh, the
live.
milkman. Yes, the yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. The Vima book.
Yeah.
Um,
The word hasn't reached yet the corners, all the
yeah,
corners of Estonia.
yeah.
Yeah.
We should just the bat signal. We should just buy like a huge machine that projects like a light beam
In
onto
the
the
sky,
night
yeah.
sky and
Mm-hmm.
with TekTok or something.
True. With this amount
Anyhow,
of cloudiness, maybe it would actually work.
I pressed the bell icon but got notification 22 minutes later.
Wow.
Really?
Send an email to YouTube. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this YouTube?
Yeah, the live stream, yeah, 25 minutes is currently the live stream going on. Oh my god. YouTube. You ass.
Embarrassing. Maybe the algorithm was waiting for us to get to the actual point.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
We're
was
just
like, okay, now they're gonna start.
yeah. Yeah, cuz yeah, YouTube already. Oh yeah. I know. 20 minutes then
Give or
yeah.
take, 20 minutes of bullshit, and then they get to the actual point.
All right, but let's not disappoint the algorithm then, I guess. Let's talk about something called iPhone City. Do you know what that is? This has been the biggest news of the week, pretty much. Like, the riots. The iPhone City is in chaos. Cheese discounts are bigger than discounts at Black Friday. Really? Cheese discount? Okay, you need to send me a cheese discount because I love me some good cheese. But in the meanwhile, we're talking about some iPhones. So basically, there is still the the C word. Technically, if I don't know if this is really a thing anymore, but if you say the C's that is going on, the pandemic thing that is going on, then you'll get demonetized or whatever. But I don't know, doesn't matter. So anyway, there has been an outbreak in China, pretty much.
Yeah, I read about it. They registered the
Yeah,
highest record numbers. I was like, what? Where is that coming from?
well, I mean, it's still a thing. It's still going around.
I mean, I almost forgot that it exists.
Yeah, well, it's still a thing. Even in Estonia, it's like pretty 500 grams of is used 6.49, but in campaign you can get it for €4. Really? In any grocery store?
That's like a good discount. Like, what is it? Like 35% off?
I mean, okay, it depends on which cheese exactly. If it's like the most basic ass, then it's like okay, every store makes it. Okay. All right. Anyway, I will get some cheese tomorrow probably. Just look prices. Is used.
I know about used, but
yeah,
I could get us some like nice cheese.
yeah.
Not that used is bad. It's just not something I would look for discount on.
Okay. Let's look for. Okay, this is oh yeah, this.
No, yeah.
This is the this is the most basic. I feel like okay, €8 for a kilo. Okay, I guess with the inflation, it's a good deal. Yeah, maybe. All right. Yeah. Anyway, did you see the video of the Chinese protests?
I was aware that they're happening, yes, but I haven't seen the video.
Like, what is going on? Like so basically, there was an outbreak. Where is it? So they usually have like, oh yeah, I think it was here. Yeah, here. So they usually have 200,000 workers there. Yeah, 200,000 workers, and it didn't say how many got infected with the thing, with the C word, smaller or bigger. I don't know what smaller or bigger, but it just says reduced.
The protests.
Yeah,
they have been going on for as long as Corona has been a thing, right?
Well, yeah.
China was like crazy.
Yeah.
I said the word. Oh, whatever. It's fine.
It's fine. It's all right. Talk about those, but yeah, there right now it has been like all the workers that are fine, they were like, okay, so we now basically, I think it 1/4, every fourth person got it, so they basically had to work way more, and they were like, okay, no, we need to get paid more then. And Foxconn was like, nope. And then they protested, and then Foxconn said, okay, we can give you $1,400 more. So the company offered
Not
8,000.
more. Wasn't it like a one-time payment?
Yeah, getting to it. How exactly? Because they offered around, agreed to quit their position at the factory, another 2,000 after the board bosses to depart the facility. So there was like a 30-day period where they were offered the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And the second bonus was also to be paid after 60 days. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so basically they need to work more, because one report was basically this thing affects basically 10% of the global demand already right now, with the iPhones, which is like quite a lot. So basically it was already like bad, and now you're not even getting, and we were talking about like you're not getting the iPhone 14 Pro for as Christmas gifts anyway, and now you're getting it not even next year, pray maybe. So we'll see.
I mean,
Yeah.
if this is affecting these companies in such a way, and it's gonna hurt them financially, the simpler solution to this problem would be to pay people some more money so that they would come
Well,
into
yeah,
work, do
they're
extra work.
well. I guess you need to riot first and brutally like to make your point, and then they're like, okay, we'll give you some money, but not all of the
No, of
money, I
course.
guess. But I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, absolutely. Like if you're doing the work of other people already, then you need to get the salary also from other people.
A very relatable concern. Well, what management will tell you to that point is that it's a team effort, so everybody's doing more work, so therefore everybody should do more work and get the same amount of money because it's teamwork, sir.
Yeah, it's a massive tip jar in the middle of the room, and
They can't pay much more. Well, we're talking one-time payment, so I don't understand really.
yeah, I mean they can pay more.
I
Like
mean, you already have such insanely inflated profit margins on all these tech items that were raised the prices for this year,
yeah,
especially in Europe.
yeah, especially the new.
So I
Have you
suppose,
seen the new iPhone prices? Sheesh.
yeah, like if European consumers are not paying, no, hypothetically, are not paying for, you know, the for the Chinese manufacturer workers getting some more money for their work, then what are we paying for exactly?
Yeah.
Like, why? What is like where does this extra inflated money go then?
Yeah, I don't know. Into the executives, into the
Because if you have 25% of your workforce absent from work and you have the remaining 75% working for the same amount of money as it did before, then question mark, like why
Yeah. So it's gonna be like this article speculates like 25 to 30% of the below the normal heading into normal like a supply, like a third less basically. But yeah. Anyway, I'm actually surprised that I haven't still seen my iPhone 14 that I got for 790 euros used. I haven't seen this price in the past month anymore,
Mm-hmm.
which was like, and right now it seems like okay, all the iPhones, they're not even not all the models are available anymore on the Amazon, German Amazon anyway. So man, what a twist. I was pretty much like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna see a lower price anyway tomorrow, and nope, not gonna see iPhones anymore,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of what 100% is locally managed factory, and big bosses at USA just don't care. Bosses from USA say to China's factory management to make with that money that much iPhones. Well, yeah, Foxconn is the factory that makes the iPhones, and Apple is paying Foxconn, so it's yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's almost as if capitalism is not sustainable, and
anarchy. We have to descend into anarchy. Well, we are basically.
we already talked about it last week. Like, there's only so hard you can push your people making I mean, fundamentally, these are people making money, right, for these
Oh
companies.
yeah, of
Their labor is
course.
making them, who Twitter employees are the ones
Yeah.
running the platform. And if you're gonna lay off most of your people and force the remaining whatever the fuck percent of people to slave, to toil for whatever the hardcore bro wet dream of Elon, then I mean at some point it's gonna all collapse.
Yeah. We'll
So
see.
if you're gonna exploit your workers in Apple manufacturing plants at some point,
Yeah.
is going to just
Well,
fold in on itself.
yeah. Well, they are keeping prolonging the folding, I guess, with the 1,400 US dollar thing, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I mostly agree. Yeah, if you're gonna upset enough people uh that much, then it's over. So yeah. Um but let's talk about something positive. Really? A new story that is positive? What? Uh
In China, they can do whatever they want.
yeah. So
It's a communist country.
so
Um,
okay.
well, no.
Yeah.
China is a very fictionally communist country. There's nothing communist about Chinese economy. Politically, I guess you could reasonably argue that there is some communist aspects to like the political system of China, but like it's pure capitalism, baby, as far as economy goes.
Mhm. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. All right, but how about not turning on airplane mode ever again? Dun dun dun. Because EU has been basically playing with the idea like, ooh, but technology, 5G, they can allow with the new the 5G. What's the Pico cell is the device that they can install into a airplane, and it it will not interfere with the airplane radars and all the signals basically, and we can have finally phone calls in our planes, and or doing work or playing games or doing whatever, listening to podcasts. So that's exciting. I like that. That would be if we can ever like fly a plane anymore. But yeah, so has that adapted the legislation on mobile communication to the most modern standards. Uh
Mm-hmm.
High speed, high capacity. So the basically the Pico cell uh will be installed in the airplane, and that will basically connect to the mobile network on the ground via satellite. So yeah. And I was also okay. And there is a footnote in other decision. The commission also wants to open up 5 gigahertz frequencies to Wi-Fi in cars, buses, and other means of transport. Belgium and other EU member states have until 30th of June 2023 to make 5 gigahertz bands accessible for road transport. I was like,
Okay.
okay, that's what is happening on 30th of June, and as my understanding, and I was searching for it, and what the hell is happening on 30th of June basically. So, and they basically, as far as I understand, they have to like uh put out legislation like, okay, yes, we will allow 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi in the streets, and then they can have it. Otherwise, they won't like build the 5 gigahertz things into the buses and all the cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So all the manufacturers need like a certain date, like, okay, this needs to be decided on the 30th of June 2023. So yeah, that could be something. That could be interesting. I have many, like, this was 10 years ago probably or something, like so many people were under the impression from other countries that Estonia is completely covered with Wi-Fi. Have you heard about this? Like so many people, like, I don't know, because we had some Wi-Fi in like cities and all the yeah, like shopping malls and like even grocery stores had Wi-Fi, and like, so it was like, okay, we had some, but it was a little bit ahead of other countries, but all the other countries were like, wait, what? No, your whole country is covered in Wi-Fi, right? And
That was something that like even Ukrainian people believed.
yeah,
Somehow,
but
it's like you can have Wi-Fi anywhere, sir.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that was basically the idea. Yeah.
and and I spent like, I had to explain to many people like, no, we have 3G, yes, in the whole country. We have access to the internet, yes, but it's not like Wi-Fi. And yes, we have Wi-Fi in some public places of like
Mm-hmm.
in shopping malls and in like town squares or something like that. So, but it's, yeah. So, but this is actual Wi-Fi for the country basically when this goes through. But yeah, again, legislation, all the people have to vote for, and yeah. So anyway, um,
But sir, the cancer. Right.
yeah, exactly.
Time to
That's
buy. Time to make a bank on those
yeah,
stickers and candles and bracelets. The anti 5G
yeah. The
accessories.
crystals that you have to wear.
Crystals. Yeah.
Yeah, that you have to wear.
I
Um,
heard that the butt plugs are the most effective at blocking 5Gs.
ooh, made out of tin foil,
And made out
probably.
of anti 5G alloy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. We had Wi-Fi at the airport and shopping centers, but any tourists didn't go further. Yeah, average tourists in Estonia don't go outside of Tallinn. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's still the case. I feel like you
Yeah.
still have Wi Fi in those places, of course.
Yeah. There are some Latvians in some spas here in Brno. Just throwing it out there.
What about them?
No, just
Ah, you mean as in
okay.
they didn't stay in Tallinn? Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah, you said average tourist. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the average tourist
Sophisticated
is,
people come to Pärnu for a spa.
yeah. Fun fact, the spas are the most full in autumn and in spring. Not in the
Mm.
summer, not in the winter. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird. This in between. Um, Finnish tourists didn't go further from Alco shops from the port. Yeah, exactly. Yep. pretty much. All right.
Sounds like a good time already.
The
Just a duty free
yes,
at the port.
the
Let's
good,
go.
yeah, the good old Finnish stereotype. All right. Speaking of 5G in moving trains and buses and cars, Spain is now apparently making like a is getting like into like the train capital of Europe, pretty much.
Hmm.
Spain just unveiled the newest. Friday saw the launch of Euro. So this is the Italians. I'm pretty sure the Italians won. Where was it? Yeah. Euro is owned by some major players. Italian state railway operator Trenitalia and Spanish infrastructure company. So they have four big train companies there, basically, which is like, oh my god, so good. Because have you seen Germany and the monopoly that they have and all the prices that they have currently? What the hell? So, but Spain, because there's actual competition between those companies, the prices are really good, and you can choose between four big railway companies that you can travel to that thing,
Sure.
and you have decent Wi-Fi. This looks good.
Oh, Wi-Fi, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
If there's any reason to use trains as transportation, that's Wi-Fi.
Oh, so nice to have this kind of a table and like
I
do your.
guess, I mean,
I mean,
useless for like country the size of Estonia, but
yeah, of course, of course.
for Spain,
It's still because you're taking the bus, you're watching stuff on the bus, right? So wouldn't it be better to have like a table
I actually
technically?
don't. I mean, when I would travel between cities, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, but I agree mostly, like, because this travel is not that long as with bigger countries, so it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In Estonia, we also have Wi-Fi trains. Yes, we do. Yeah. But we don't have as nice of trains as these ones. These look pretty good, and they're high speed. Uh,
Sure.
223 miles per hour.
Mm,
That's
that's really nice.
okay. That's even faster. Miles. Okay, that's how fast is that? Hey
Well,
Google.
see, trains like this don't make
Oh.
sense in Estonia because, again, the distances are just uh, not that large. You know, like what is it, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and a bit to Tallinn from Tartu, 2.5 hours to Pärnu, but like that's like nothing. When you travel by bus from like Kiev to Odessa in like 6 hours, that's something, you know.
Yeah.
So if you have what's it, 250
Yeah. 350 kilometers per hour.
that's like huge.
That's massive.
You would
Yeah.
get from Kiev to Odessa in like less than 2 hours. So that's good.
That's and you can use Wi-Fi and have a table for your laptop or iPad or whatever. Nice. Anyhow, yeah, competition good. High speed rail good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, unfortunately not in this country, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad for Spain. They have good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, do you use WhatsApp?
No.
Careful, because WhatsApp had a data breach. 500 million
What?
users.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that Facebook owned, oh, not Facebook, Meta owned
Yeah.
company had a data breach?
You-
No, could
yes.
possibly.
Yeah. So 84 countries. They contains
Oh,
data
just
from,
84.
yeah, just I don't know how many countries are there. 250.
How many countries? I think there's around 200 recognized countries. Yeah.
So, what date they took? Do you mean what date was this data breach? About 210 countries. Yeah. I was over 200. I was gonna say also, but yeah. So 32 millions of US, 11 million from UK, Egypt 45 million, Italy 35, Saudi Arabia 29, France 20, Turkey 20, and Russia 10 million people.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty rough. So
it is.
careful.
Also, not surprisingly. In the
Yeah,
slightest.
just a heads up that if you're using WhatsApp, then phone numbers, any personal data that you have put in WhatsApp. 194 at UN. All right, but yeah, let's go over to some even more European-based news. The Europe's biggest battery storage is switched on. This is in UK.
No,
Looks pretty big. Looks pretty awesome. And we need projects like this. So this thing can power 300,000 homes for 2 hours. What? That is pretty big.
That's nice.
Yeah. 196 megawatt hours in a single cycle. Anyway, yeah.
That is nice.
We need more power in this.
So, when is the UK rejoining the EU? Is it time yet?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Next week, maybe.
When I don't know why they tell numbers of homes for 2 hours because of the blackouts, right? What did you hear? The Moldova. What is going on in Moldova right now?
Well, I know what's happening in Ukraine, which is pretty much daily blackouts. Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because as my understanding is, yeah, Moldova is connected to Ukraine, so yeah, blackout, and people are like, okay, we don't have any electricity anymore, and we have no idea what the situation is gonna be. But yeah, it's pretty rough out there. Yeah, of course.
Well, because in 2 hours you can watch a game of football, right? You can watch finale of Eurovision in 2 hours. You can watch like a movie in 2 hours.
You can stream to YouTube in 2 hours.
You can have an episode of TekTok.
Yes.
TekTok in 2 hours. So 2 hours is a very relevant number.
Yeah.
24 hours is like, I mean, yeah, you can do a lot of stuff in 24 hours. But what can you do in 2 hours? That's the question.
Yeah. 25,000 homes.
But I guess I understand. Yeah, what you can do. Oh, you can power the entirety of the UK for 3 minutes. Ooh. You know.
but loads of films said not sure about TekTok. Because it usually sometimes yeah
over 2 hours.
Yeah.
But if we really tried, we could squeeze it into 2 hours. So
yeah.
The entirety of the UK could watch. Not the entirety of the UK. Yeah. Whatever. 300,000 households in the UK could watch our stream. So you're welcome.
Yes, exactly. How else would you know about this big battery project that is going on?
Exactly. Surely that's where you get your news from.
Yeah, literally living probably behind this forest on the picture, and you don't know what is going on. Yeah. Very nice. Not sure about TekTok. Nice. Anyway, okay, there was another big negative news of this week. They wouldn't make the news. Yeah. Mercedes is the big bad guy in this week.
Oh,
Because
I think I know what we're gonna be talking about.
yes.
That is so incredibly funny. And did I not tell you that this is gonna happen? Did I not tell you that they're gonna go crazy with this shit? The
Oh.
DLCs are real.
Yeah,
They're
there
real and they're
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, but the this is even worse than DLC because this is you already made the expansion for the game and you have it already, but you need a special code to unlock it basically.
Yeah, no. Some DLCs sort of work like that, yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah, fair, yeah,
But
fair enough.
yeah, I guess. But yeah, that was exactly last time. What
Ah,
was it about? I already forgot. The
heating
last big
seats,
headline. Heating
heated,
seats, right? You have the hardware
yeah,
to heat your seats in
yep,
your car.
yep,
So why would you ever need to pay
yes. The
for it to turn
research,
on?
the engineering, everything has been paid
Mm-hmm.
for the people. It's in your car. The same with this
Exactly.
one because
Mm-hmm.
this is also like the battery capacity, the battery. You don't have to you cannot buy anything extra to make it unlock or something. It's in your car. You bought it. You paid the engineers. You paid the research. You paid everything. And nope, you need a special code to unlock it, which is the
Like it is at this point
wow.
a parody of like capitalism.
Yeah.
It is the classical example of creating a problem and selling solution to the problem.
Yeah.
Except that the problem isn't really a problem, it's just like a weird, arbitrary limitation that you are lifting for a low price of how much was that? 1,200 euros, $1,200 per year. Like,
And
what?
yeah, and people were basically like, okay, if you have to microtransaction my car now, let me pay a one-time fee because I don't like a subscription. And the Mercedes was like, nope, fuck you, basically. Because ah, what if I want only my acceleration during the summer? Because in the winter I don't it's slippery. I don't want to drive fast. I'm not I just want to drive fast in the summer. Nope. Have to pay in the winter also. Can't do it.
I don't know. Uh,
Or
I don't like this kind of framing of this news because then we're sort of implicitly giving this sort of subscription model like validity and stuff. Like it
okay.
just simply should not exist, period.
Yeah. Okay, to
So
be
outrage
yeah.
is the only like rationalizing that people should be
Yeah.
expressing over this news.
I will
Like it literally should not exist.
yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't matter if you want to accelerate in summer or winter.
yeah, okay, fair
This is
enough.
your car and you pay for it, and therefore you should be able to accelerate as much as you like, or as little as you like.
Yeah. But I'm in the same camp. I'm completely on your side basically on this one. This should never exist basically, but I was just making the point of like if you uh, like a subscription based or a one time payment, like why can't we have a one time payment at least at the very least or something for those people who are like thinking that weirdly. I'm not one of those guys. I will never buy a Mercedes, and yeah, but just
The
why
problem is that these things are who was the perpetrator of the previous thing?
BMW
Hmm.
heated
So
seats.
like having multiple companies now
Yeah,
having things like that is just normalizing it for other
yeah,
countries to just pick up the same idea and instead come up with like I don't know, annual subscription for opening your windows. You don't always want to open your windows, do you?
yeah, yeah,
Maybe you only want to open your windows in summer, so you don't have to pay for window opening subscription for winter months. Uh-huh. But
yeah,
it's like no, like that's not how it works.
yeah. So yeah, soon old cars are going slower like iPhones. Take knife and
Hmm.
make your own connection. Are they providing free electricity? I pay for seat heating, so I don't get electricity also for. Wait, what? I pay for seat heating.
If window
What?
breaks, will they fix it? Only if you subscribe to Mercedes Care
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah, yeah. Wait.
which is a separate
You need.
subscription, of
Uh,
course.
okay, Lotus Film. I pay for seat heating. What do you mean? Was that a joke, or do you actually pay for seat heating? How do you pay for
I
it?
think he's just referring to the BMW's like seat heating thing. Like if you're subscribing to
Okay.
the seat heating, are you also getting free electricity for your whatever battery or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
It
So
is just so ridiculous. Like it's not.
yeah.
I said it's a parody, but it's like a parody of a parody of capitalism. It's like I don't know. It's like a sitcom, Silicon Valley sort of like dystopian
uh,
future scenarios. Ugh, it's so gross.
yeah.
Like I I I,
Yeah. Yeah. The
and can you
BM.
imagine
Hmm?
like in the future when EVs become ubiquitous and like largely what people use? I can't even think of all the different possibilities for subscription in different EVs where it's all like computerized. You know, when your entire car is just one computer, you
Yeah,
can
but
subscribe for everything. Headlights, for example.
yeah, no.
Do you want to have headlights
Uh,
for a low fee of 99 cents per month?
I mean, there will be always companies who are actually making like a car that you can buy everything inside of it. Like otherwise, there's always
Sure.
the next Tesla that is coming along. Like, ooh, how about this revolutionary idea? You own your car. What?
You wait until they start charging for subscriptions.
And then the
Like
next
these
one.
different check marks, like on Twitter, you know, for governments and celebrities and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, that's you're just making the exact same argument that people who follow gaming used to make. Well, sure, some companies are like nickel and diming you for DLCs, but there will be some companies who don't, and they will release a full game that you can buy for full price and play it. So exactly the same thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And those people can be happy with that one game that some random mass developer made basically. But yeah.
So the BMW is the seat heaters, is the horse armor
The horse.
car manufacturers.
Yeah.
It's already happened, you know. It unleashed the Pandora's box. It's already
I
open.
yeah, but okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. I guess this is my line in the sand because oh man, I don't like subscriptions. I recently, yeah, I just basically canceled my Netflix just a few days ago also. And because I don't like subscriptions on anything. But yes, and I will never have like a subscription thing for my
Do you
well,
know what else
oh,
may
oh
happen?
yes.
We're gonna find ourselves in a situation like with John Deere tractors,
Mm.
where like everything is gonna be owned. You know, you buy yourself a Mercedes, it can only be serviced and maintained and done
Uh,
by the service
yeah.
licensed Mercedes car dealerships and stuff like that. And then you have some people who will crack your car and unlock your seat heating for whatever a low
Oh
price
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
100 euros or something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And I
uh,
will I will go that route. And I'm one of those
no.
persons, I guess. Yeah. I'm I'm so glad actually about my electric car because so few dealership visits compared to my previous car basically. So it's like I feel like almost scammed with any kind of previous vehicle that I had. Like, okay, yeah, you need to fix this, and oh yeah, this needs to be replaced also like every year. What?
Right.
So yeah.
So
Anyway, with no operator, you can do anything with your phone. So same with cars, not right to repair, but
Well, I mean, without operator, you can do a lot of things with your phone. You just can't call people.
yes,
What's this fundamental? Like, I mean,
yeah, yeah. I have even used, well, when my SIM card was like in my other phone, I carried around for a few days, not for long, but yeah,
hmm
I have. Oh, like there have been some situations. Uh yeah, yeah, but yes, soon needs repair, of course, but so for what phones are, I don't know what that means. It's not a drug dealer phone, if you that's what you're asking or something.
well, I mean, I would say that.
Greed services. No.
I mean, I don't know. I would say that the amount of time I spend using my phone for its
Mm.
quote unquote primary function is like 1%.
I mean, primary function.
As in, like, calling people.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean,
Like
but
1%, probably.
yeah, but I feel like the primary function nowadays for a phone is internet. Like,
No, yeah.
yeah, yeah, because okay, yeah, doesn't matter. But yeah, nobody calls people anymore, pretty much. Um, so when Wi-Fi and cameras, our phones are also under subscription. Yeah. Anyway, I will die on this hill. I will not get a subscription car or something like that.
Yeah, same. I don't know anything
And
about, like, the car enthusiast, like, slice of internet and stuff, but I cannot imagine them being particularly enthused by these news.
mm-hmm.
And neither should they be. Like, this is just, like, yeah, like, it should not exist.
Yeah, the only thing that I have a subscription for now is music. I pay for Spotify, I guess,
Mm.
which is really hard to live without because yes, I can technically. Yeah, it's a whole hassle. It's way easier to use Spotify. Anyway, um,
At what
yes.
point are we gonna go full circle and go back to owning things?
Whoa.
Like, have you heard
Ooh.
about this new first render of the iPhone 15 with, like, rounded edges?
Mm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming full circle again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, at what point are we gonna go back to buying things and it will be like, oh, well, now for the first time ever, you can pay one price and own it. People are like, what? Mind blown.
Yeah. Most EMW plans don't care about the $1,200 paywall. It just makes car more
They don't
superior.
care in the sense that they won't pay for it, or in the sense that they will pay for it.
Uh, either
They're too
probably.
poor to pay for it, so they won't pay for it. But that's
Yeah.
the thing, you're paying money for this. Well, I mean, this is a new car, so probably it's not going to be very cheap. They will pay for it. Okay,
I don't
whatever.
know. Yeah,
I
depends
mean,
on.
sure, yeah. I mean, there'll always be people who will pay.
There will be always people that who don't pay also at the same time. So it's like
True.
they will
People who
just
have more sense.
they will okay. Let's see how fast this car goes, and okay, this is plenty fast for me, and that's it.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's go over to space because the Hubble
We just go
telescope.
back to horses or something.
Sorry. Oh, the horses. Yeah,
Just riding horses.
yeah. This is my subscription based horse.
Prescription horse, yeah.
Yeah,
You'll get a new horse every year.
yeah. Every I don't know how long do they live? 20 years maybe.
They will pay for it and show to their poor friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different ball of wax that I
But no,
can't
I have
even.
to go. Bye.
No, Lord Ping.
Nah. Okay. But thank
Okay,
you
fine.
for hanging out, Lotus Film. It has been a pleasure.
I don't know if I will be able to forgive you for this, but
Yeah.
maybe by next time. Next week,
Oh
maybe I will.
no. Saturday, not good for Lotus Film. I feel like Fridays. I think it's better or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, how about this picture from space? Two galaxies colliding. Ooh. And this beauty ring. What? This ring light. I don't know what this is. So basically, the Hubble telescope that is floating up in space, the image shows a galactic merger located at 670 million light years from Earth, and were distorted by gravity and twisted into a colossal ring. Ooh, very new,
Cool.
very cool.
So where's Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Where's the big tentacle monster in that whole thing?
Oh, it has spoiler alert. Oh, okay, Yellow's film is gone. Wanted to mention there's a free game that has to do with space right now. Usually it's 40 euros. Do you know? Do you know what the game is?
Space game?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well,
what is it?
We're gonna find out. But first, Germany forces a Microsoft 360 ban due to privacy concerns. What? So, they will ban Microsoft Office from schools.
Wow.
Yeah. Because EU authorities are calling for local only servers, and Microsoft fails to guarantee minor data protection, basically.
Ooh. I see.
Yeah. Because they're storing data in US servers because Microsoft is a US company, and yeah, so and that's an interesting development. And also France is doing the same thing. What? So this is the ball is rolling at this point,
EU
basically.
has been really flexing on the tech companies in the last year or so.
Like,
it's like, okay, we hear you, but no.
Yeah.
No.
What the hell? So how it's a matter of time before they ban Microsoft Office in schools in this country? What is going on? But yeah, so privacy concerns. Microsoft and all the big tech companies, they need to get in line because EU is coming for them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
totally.
It's nice that EU has our back like this, basically, compared to the rest of the world, which pretty much the politicians don't care as much as here. I feel proud. EU is a generally a good place to live in terms of like.
I suppose, yeah. It's not always
privacy.
like sometimes their regulations can be a little bit like eyebrow raising. Such as, for example, the the 8K TVs and high refresh rate TVs.
I mean,
yeah,
that's.
But also,
yeah,
but
that's.
also maybe it will in the long run result in like more efficient and like lower power consuming TVs and stuff.
Yeah, but that seems to be a little drastic because, okay, for example, because the it happened to the same with vacuum cleaners, right? In a few years back, like it can't go over. Was it? Oh my god. Was it 1,000 watts or something? Maybe. But and that created basically like, okay, now I will hold on to my 1,600 watt vacuum cleaner until I die, because this has actual power, basically, because all the new ones are like just wimpy, small, powerless things. I guess.
And ironically, like I clean floors manually at my apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just the most efficient and fast way to do it, minus the like robot vacuum, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that at the same time, now I was thinking, okay, Yeah, in my home, I don't use a traditional like vacuum. Only robot vacuums basically.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I need to use them because I clean apartments and that's my job. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, uh, yeah, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But France and Germany are making a line in the sand, I guess, for Microsoft right now. Also, speaking of EU sharing pornographic deepfakes to be illegal in England and Wales. What? So this is also going on. Yeah, UK and Wales just like nope, can't have that. Basically,
But like,
yes,
why?
because
Why?
they
Like, what?
because they have apparently too much Boris Johnson on the porn sites or something.
Oh, I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
see. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Eh, is it really that big of an issue? I mean, I guess. I don't
I
know. It's
mean,
just
people are believing stuff what they see and
yeah, true, 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 true.
yeah, and they make headlines and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
misinformation and they put out the articles and
Mm-hmm.
the world is yeah, I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, when do we have like in Estonia, when do we have a pornographic ban of deepfakes?
I don't know. Has there
Yeah.
been precedents that people photoshopped, not deepfaked? I don't know.
Oh,
People,
probably someone is working on it.
people have nothing better to do with their lives, do
Yeah,
they?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the modern life.
Just manufacture
They
outrage and stuff.
yeah, it's the people are stuck indoors, right? I don't know.
I suppose. Yeah.
Uh, but okay, one good story.
Mm.
One exciting story. Still I found which is like Europe wants to harness the power of the sun from space. So yeah, turns out,
But Europe invented sun.
yeah, yeah. So
But
yeah,
you heard it here first, people.
yeah. Turns out in orbit, the intensity of sunlight is much higher than the intensity at Earth, on
What?
Earth surfaces. Yeah. So
Really?
yeah,
I never would
and
have
you can
thought that.
have like basically solar panels in space, and they will beam the electricity down,
Ooh, yeah, it is pretty smart.
which is okay. But yeah, again, you need to have big
Satellites, I
solar
guess.
panels attached to satellites in floating in space, and
Mm-hmm.
this needs to
Mm-hmm.
be built. And but yeah, this is one possibility of solving the energy crisis, maybe? Question
Mm-hmm.
mark? Maybe? I don't know.
I think it's a good idea. Probably super expensive. Who's gonna do that?
Yeah, yeah, that's
ESA. Okay, we already know the answer to that question. Okay, it was some European space agency or something.
yeah, benefit studies. The studies have been in UK and in from in Germany from one UK guy and one German guy. They yeah, 2040 could be the earliest, I guess, for this kind of tech based
20 what?
2040.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, it's a possibility at least, and it's like maybe at some point. But yeah, just a interesting idea that I found interesting, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But yeah, but yeah, again, we're way waking up way late to the energy crisis anyway. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but at least there are some
As is
ideas.
usually the case.
Yeah, yeah, of course. There always has to happen something bad, and then people
Mm-hmm.
react, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Okay, but let's. It is time for the memes. Finally, on a meme break.
I'm ready.
Yes,
My
because
body is ready.
Yes. Oh, well deserved meme breaks of the week. And I don't know, the predator and prey walking home after a whole day of acting for that.
Like,
I don't.
where's my
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
I don't
Exactly.
know, plant
Yeah. No.
milk
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where,
Where's
where's my
my treat?
decaf triple skimmed latte?
Yeah.
Bye.
Exactly. Yep. Also, this countries where you can claim someone's lost child after 2 hours. Wait, what? And here, I had no idea. Like,
Wait, what?
wait, what exactly? Like,
You can
what?
claim. What do you mean claim?
I'm not completely sure. Actually, I didn't do my child claiming research on this one, but maybe something to look
Wait, so
into.
what is this place? Is this
Denmark.
Denmark?
Yeah, I I don't know. Maybe you can claim a child in two
My old
hours.
child now. Let's go.
Yeah,
Has it been 2 hours yet? Okay, let's go.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go home.
I don't know. No
Somebody
idea.
needs to make a horror movie about this.
Yeah. Also, Shakira sees a camera phone for the first time in 2002 and accurately predicts cell phone culture. So there's a flip phone in this video where the woman like, yeah, this is a camera and I can take a picture. And Shakira is basically, wow, what the hell? Imagine like, yeah, like this going on, like if this takes off, people will be always like taking pictures with phones on the street. Basically, that's what they're basically talking about. Like, okay, predicts and
Oh
accurately.
yes, 2002.
Yeah,
Life was good back then.
yeah,
Simple, some would say.
yeah. All right, but what about music? What's going on in music this week? David Bowie released an album, which is kind of okay. He's kind of dead, but
He
okay.
is?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess the band or something they are releasing this song. Well, okay. For example, Michael Jackson also has been dead for over 10 years, and
Are some family members capitalizing on
yeah, yeah, yeah. They
you know?
he had like 200 songs
Yeah,
unreleased, and like yeah, gave to the family basically. And yeah, the Doors, David Bowie, Elvis Costello, and yeah, I don't know if you see a band that you like, but for me this week, yeah. Speaking of some Michael Jackson, some new songs from him. For example, Starlight.
no.
Yeah, Starlight, which is basically a thriller, but he sang new lyrics onto it, which is kind of funny. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the same music, but it with thriller replaced with Starlight. So uh, mm, very nice. So yeah, I don't know. This has been my jam. Well, Michael Jackson has been always my jam, and will be always my jam, and also for Luna actually, because I'm constantly letting some Michael Jackson to from the speakers. Anyway, TV shows. How about your Lord of the Rings, or have you, or what's I don't know. Did it
Hmm.
did it finish, or what's going on? Have you watched? What have you watched this week, or last week also?
Uh, yeah, the Rings of Power is happening.
Yeah, still
I've
good.
seen 5 episodes so far.
Any
Uh,
immersion breakings?
Immersion breakings. I mean it's good. It's as so often like first seasons of shows feel. It feels like an exposition season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We had
Like
to
bunch
set
of
up
like stuff
everything.
happening, but like nothing is really happening. You know, it's just like oh,
Yeah.
just you wait, it's gonna happen, and then like we're already past the halfway point,
Mm-hmm.
and so it hasn't happened. So it's like okay, well, I'm ready. And there's three episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's very like pretty,
Yeah. Okay.
as one would expect, because apparently it cost a shit ton of money
Yeah,
to make.
because it costs that much, so it's like it has to be.
Uh, but then again, like it feels like they still haven't gotten to the actual expensive stuff. You know,
Oh,
like what you would
okay.
expect from Lord of the Rings to like,
Oh,
these massive battles and stuff like that, orcs and like all that stuff.
yeah.
So none of that is there. It's mostly just beautiful like landscape shots, probably like CG'd,
Mm-hmm.
like it's like wide panning shots of like mountains and like beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Costuming, I guess, probably like all that stuff looks good. Um,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
the
Then
acting is okay. My biggest complaint for this show is that the main character of have you seen Lord of the Rings?
I have the not all of them yet,
Uh,
but I'm planning on it. I have seen the first one recently.
okay. So I don't know. Yeah, I think she's in the first movie as well. Yeah, that's Elf lady Galadriel,
Oh yeah.
who I remember
Okay.
was it first. I think it was first movie where Frodo was stabbed with some poisoned dagger or something like that, and she brought him into the elven
Oh
city
yeah.
and healed him or something like that.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
she's basically the main character of this movie because, of course, elves live for centuries in
Mm-hmm.
the Lord of the Rings universe. So at uh, at the time of this show, she's significantly younger, but she's an adult person. And the conceit is that like she fought in a war a long time ago against whatever orcs and stuff, and she feels like the war has ended, blah blah blah, but she feels like it's not over yet because the evil is gonna like emerge again, basically, which it is emerging.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
Okay.
that's like the point of the show.
Yeah.
And so she's on this quest to sort of like, uh, you know, convey to everybody else that the evil is coming and people should be ready and whatever. The problem is that she is which is ironic, but she's like the most one-dimensional character in the show
Ooh.
because that's
Okay.
her entire character. She's
Hmm.
like the stoic, determined like warrior who is like just her only purpose in life and her only motion is that like
Mm-hmm.
going.
Yeah.
So right now she's stuck like not in like Middle Earth, not on the continent, but on some island, and she's like, I need to get back, bring me back. The war is coming, and that's her entire character, and she's like the entire show basically revolves around her. And it's weird because yeah, all the other characters in the show at least have some layers to them, And she's
Yeah.
like, just give me some orcs. I'm ready to fight the orcs. Let's go. Why aren't we fighting the orcs? And it's like, let's chill, girl. Like we're gonna get there. It's fine.
Yeah. All
So that
right.
would be my only complaint. As is customary for the internet in the year 2022, people complained about what? People complained about black elves, black dwarves.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
any comments on that. It's just yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The only thing I have to say about Lord of the Rings so far is the IMDb rating is 6.9.
Yeah. It,
Nice.
it yeah, it's definitely not quite at the level of like, the OG trilogy and
Yeah.
that kind
That's
of stuff.
what I've been hearing also. It's like
Mm,
not the Lord of the Rings, but it's like a good fantasy TV show.
it's okay. It has this, like, if you compare it to Game of Thrones, um, Game of Thrones feels a little bit more, not a little bit. It feels a lot more grounded, I guess.
Yeah.
It feels like it's sort of like a medieval like European show with some fantasy elements, I guess. Like in the way that people speak, and in the way that they sort of like bear themselves and stuff.
Yeah.
And Lord of the Rings is very like, it's like the fantasiest of the fantasy things. People like speaking these like very
Yeah.
exaggerated accents, exaggerated like turns of speech, and like all that stuff,
Yeah.
which is fair. I mean, it's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
if you like Lord of the Rings, uh, it's just very clear to me that we are not getting into the actual interesting parts in this season.
Where the money was spent. Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
like it's gonna probably. I'm sure they have like plans for well, at least a few more seasons, right? So
Oh yeah. Oh,
so I
as
guess we'll
long
get
as Bezos has money, right?
I mean, he's paying out of his pocket for the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, he woke up one day and he was like, I want a Lord of the Rings show.
Yeah.
Here is your unlimited withdraw credit card. Go make me a show.
Yep.
And that's how it happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of other franchises, I finished Andor,
Ooh,
and
yeah, that's also over.
yeah, it is over, and yep,
And
and I can recommend it. It's very
that's
good.
the next one on the list.
Yeah. Okay. If you haven't never seen this, or any other people, why you should watch it, it's basically the undisneyfied Disney TV show. Undisneyfied Star Wars, basically. So it's like there's no immersion breaking thing like it was on the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Basically every episode had one thing for me, basically, like, oh my god, like eyes rolling on the in the back of my head, basically, moments, almost in every episode. Basically, this has none of them. This is very. I was sitting back also, like, okay, why do I like this TV show, basically? And I was like, oh yeah, it has cyberpunk. It has basically, it's a very cyberpunky, very lived in landscape feel. So the city that it's so, you can see how much they have lived in there, basically, and it's very like down to earth, not like the not the biggest characters, but the small characters, how they interact in this huge empire that they have to be keep quiet, and basically, so it's Blade Runner meets not Disney Star Wars. So
That
that's,
sounds good.
yeah, I don't know. Okay, I guess mini spoiler, but in the first few seconds, basically, the main character shoots.
Dies.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Like shoots
Jumper.
like a character in the head, and you can, oh, this is the tone that we're going into, not like happy Disney blah blah. Like, okay, yeah, you're gonna kill a person in front of the, like, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's why I like it, basically,
I have
and
a
it's,
question.
yeah.
But does it have a mandatory
Oh,
cute mascot that will be made into
oh
merchandise?
yes.
It does? Okay.
No,
It doesn't?
it doesn't. But yeah,
What?
yeah. Okay. Um. Ooh, that's a, okay. Kinda is my answer, basically.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I'm not even so sure about merchandise. I mean, sure, Baby Yoda became merchandise.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking along
yeah,
the lines of Baby Yoda
yeah,
or
yeah,
the
yeah. But
one that
um,
cute droid that
yeah, there is a droid. But he's not cute technically, so it's not like 12-year-olds want this droid. Oh, this
okay.
is my new like blah blah blah. He's more
It's for the
serious.
angsty 16-year-olds.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. The angsty 16 emo kid or something.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So, but okay, and one um ooh, I don't count as a spoil. This is later this is in the there are 12 episodes. I think this is in the 10th or the 11th. Okay. Uh and you will
Mhm.
not expect it, but
Mhm.
there is a moment in the TV series where there are lightsabers,
Mm.
but not
Lightsabers in Star Wars.
yeah, but not you will not see this coming
Okay.
at all, and you will not never expect um yeah, if you see this, you will not like okay, yeah, the you will not expect lightsabers. Anyway, that's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say. But yes, it's a technically a Star Wars TV show, but it doesn't feel like a Star Wars TV show at
Hmm.
all, basically, or
Okay.
or
Well,
a or a
I'm interested.
Disney TV show.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Anyway, so one movie that I'm interested actually in, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery. So this is the sequel
Knives Out. Mm.
of the Knives Out first movie, and
Mm-hmm.
supposedly it's very good. I don't know. I have heard good things. Knives Out, well, for the first one was really good. Apparently, this is supposed to be even better. I'm looking forward to it, and I want to see it. We'll see. Uh, yeah. Anything else from movie, TV shows? The Mountain Medic, of course. The obligatory
Of course,
Lotus
the
Film mission.
official
Yeah.
Mountain Medic fan club.
Yeah. So, any TV shows, movies that you're looking forward to or watching right now, or not,
Uh,
or shall we move on to gaming?
I don't know. I mean, I wanted to watch Black Panther 2. I heard that it's like okay.
Which one? Sorry.
Black Panther
Oh,
2.
oh yeah. This was also in the movies. Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I mean,
Wakanda. Yeah, no
but I heard
idea.
that it's like fine. Like it's not.
Yeah, that's why I'm also like I heard also it's fine, but that's why I'm not. But I heard that the Glass Onion, it's like ooh, very nice.
Mhm.
Not just like fine. That's why I'm excited. Like, but yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
I'm still recovering from Halloween Kills.
yeah, from the bad
Honestly,
experience.
I
Still,
just, I just, yeah, it just
yeah.
completely blindsided me. I just did not expect that to happen. So I still am like,
you
I'm
need
shooketh.
you need shook it.
Yeah,
You need counseling. You need a therapist.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Speaking
I
of
want to like
oh,
meet the person who directed it and be
oh
like, why?
yeah, just one question. Why?
What compelled you to make this atrocity?
And
Yeah,
he is like uh money, good sir, money.
absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. That is true. That is the answer. That is the answer.
Yeah. Uh, but speaking of Star Wars, Star
Yeah.
Wars Squadrons is free on Epic Games
Ooh.
right now, minus
I
100%
Yeah. I
free
heard that
game.
it's quite good actually. It's like a first
But
person like you know,
yeah,
flying shooting game where you like fly and
yes,
shoot stuff.
and that's what I'm probably gonna try out today after the stream.
Also VR compatible, I believe, which is also pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does it? Does it? Oh yeah, VR minimum VR. Okay, it's mentioned here. Yes. Okay. Ooh, I've been I've been kind of semi curious about VR for the longest time, but again, I have no room for like a prop. I want the full experience, like a full proper room, and ideally for wireless, but those high end ones.
Quest.
Yeah, the Meta Quest Pro, I guess, but
I mean, you don't have to do.
I want the
just
Valve.
do-
I want the Valve one. Valve
Is
Index.
Valve wireless?
No, it's not. But that's what I want. The Valve Index, but wireless.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Maybe the second generation will be wireless.
yeah. That's I will, and then I'm like, okay, now it's time or something.
I'm okay with a single wire, just not like a whole. Like...
Yeah, I'm warming up to the idea basically. Okay, maybe one wire would be okay. Yeah.
This is why I'm like still not giving up hope on PSVR 2.
Yeah.
I just want to see some games, please.
Yeah,
yeah.
Give
us Half-Life Alyx. Give us some free ports for PSVR 2 for owners of the PSVR 1 games. Since it's not backward compatible, just sweeten the deal a little bit.
Yeah. But okay, don't get the Star Wars Squadrons on Steam because you will pay 50 euros. No. Oh, sorry, 40. Okay. Because forever Epic Games has it for free right now. But Steam is like 40 euros.
It's a good game to give away for free.
It is.
Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, how long? I don't even know how long they've been doing this. Every 2 weeks, giving away free games.
Yeah, I need to check out the Epic Game Store more often because I don't know if it's any good. Like,
I mean,
yeah, we'll see. You haven't played this, right?
I have not played it.
Yeah, okay.
I think it may have been also a PSVR game at some point, and it's probably on Game Pass Ultimate. I would imagine, since it has EA Play. I'm not so sure. But yeah, I think it's one of the actually good Star Wars games of the recent years. So
yeah.
It's just very specific genre. So if you're not into whatever first person dogfighting or I guess genre for that would be, then I guess it's not for you. But I think it has very pretty and cool looking.
Yeah. Released 2 years ago. Well, almost 3 years. But
that seems correct, yeah.
So, God of War Ragnarok. How about it?
I finished the main story, yeah.
Oh, oh, really? Oh my god, he went through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Every day?
Well, no. I mean,
okay. Oh,
basically, if I work, I don't play games, so that's kind of the rule.
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered after work or before work to play games.
I see. Okay.
Especially, I mean, if I work full day, which is most of the time.
Okay. So $70 worth it?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I don't know. It's very hard to put value on games. We always, not always, but we often have this conversation with Morris as well. It's oh, why do I need to play this game right now when you can play it I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be on Christmas sale. Whatever. It's gonna be on sale in, I don't know, April or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And you can get it for $50 instead of $70. I'm I mean, sure, but I can also pay $70 and play it right now, and if I feel like playing it, if this is something that I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
At this moment, and there aren't very often games that I spend full price on, because it's true most of the time. You're better off actually waiting, because most of the time the games will be patched, and will run better with time and stuff like that. But this
Yeah.
is like Sony's first party developer, and
Mm-hmm.
they usually have a level of quality that kind of allows me to be confident that the game is going to be, finished
Mm-hmm.
and polished. So yeah, I would say that it was worth it, and Morris is going to finish it as well at some point. He hasn't yet. So that's like double value basically, if two people get to finish it. Technically
Yeah.
speaking, for the price of one, I
Oh.
suppose it's already like, okay. So I finished the game. It is very good. I
Mm-hmm.
would go as far as to say that it is quite outstanding, especially in the year 2022, when so often games come out in the levels of finish that are less than ideal. See Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which we must talk about as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't have that game, but I cannot not mention this game. But
Okay.
let's start with positives. I mean, let's positive as in being God of War Ragnarök.
Okay.
Yeah, like I couldn't. It is a sequel to the 2018 game in which they looked at things that people had some complaints about
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much fixed all those things.
Okay.
So technically speaking, I guess you could say that it's a better game, right, than 2018 God of War.
Yeah.
Except that at this point, the novelty, not the novelty, but just like the familiarity of it,
Yeah.
sort of maybe not diminishes the
Mm-hmm.
enjoyment, but you're going to it and you understand what you're going into it.
Yeah.
And I would say that,
Oh no. This is my fear of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 also. A little bit.
hmm yeah, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. If
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be just that game again
Mm-hmm.
in the new environment, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, sure. But that's the thing, because like this game is so like from the moment it starts to the finishing cutscene, it is so finely tuned and finished
Mm-hmm.
to the point where I can probably like think of maybe a couple other games that reach that level of polish and quality.
Ooh.
Uh, and it feels nice to me to go into a game and be comfortable and confident that the game is gonna like take me on this journey without me having to deal with any like bullshit that is just gonna completely ruin it for me. See Pokemon Scarlet and Violet again. Um, it's just nice feeling, It's like feels like it was made by a team of people who know what they're doing,
Yeah.
who are competent in their jobs, and who
Mm-hmm.
had a vision for what this game should be, for the story that they wanted to tell, and how to like change a little bit the combat and stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
puzzles and things like that. And yeah, it's kind of hard to find something to be critical about. I guess if I had to be critical, which usually is a good thing, because I mean criticism fundamentally makes things better,
Yeah.
unless I can see Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Uh, the level design feels a little bit vintage at this point.
Okay. Yeah.
It has sort of like some
Or
openness to
there's
it.
somewhere a PlayStation like a PS executive like I think you're looking for the word vintage or retro or something. I don't know.
Retro.
Yeah.
I guess it could. I mean, fundamentally, like it does a good job at like concealing the fact that it's quite linear,
Mm-hmm.
but it is quite linear. And I don't think that linear is a bad thing at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for
Same
a
here.
game that is
Same
so
here.
large, by the
Yeah.
time you get into like the third act,
Yeah.
you are very like actively aware of the fact that it's a very linear game.
Mm-hmm.
And the main issue isn't so much the linearity of it all. It's just that the way it is like the linear, no, like the smaller open areas that it has, the way they
Yeah.
are connected to each other, are
Yeah.
always the same. A
Uh-huh.
ledge, some sort of like squeeze through the wall,
Mm-hmm.
crawl under the log,
Yeah.
crawl under the rock, like to get into some kind of cave.
I'm getting heavy Tomb Raider flashbacks, but yeah,
Very
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh, which I think they gave like some kind of developer interview where they were asked about this stuff, and then they said that basically this way they create it's less about concealing loading screens,
Mm-hmm.
which I kind of believe them on that. It's more about like separating areas from each other so that players have a more clear idea of like where they are and what they need to be doing, right?
Yeah, okay.
And where they can explore and when they can't explore and stuff like that. Which is fair, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it feels a little bit heavy-handed, you know,
Yeah.
because there are like certain like parts of the game where it's like, okay, we emerge into a room and it's gonna be a fight, fight, fight,
Mm-hmm.
fight. Okay, then we go climb a wall, and
Yeah.
then we climb, 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 emerge into another openish area, and then we're gonna fight. And it's like, okay, sure. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds major, but it's really not because they always make these sort of mundane parts of climbing, squeezing, and crawling interesting because they
Mm-hmm.
put like some dialogue into it, right? And the environments always look very nice, so you have something to look at.
Yeah.
And they drop some like nuggets of lore, both like in-game lore and like Norse mythology lore in it,
Mm-hmm.
because you have like a separate character who always accompanies you, who is like this sort of like encyclopedia basically, and he just like tells stories
Ah, okay.
during the time where nothing major is happening. So
Yeah.
they do a good job with that. It's just that by the time I reached the end and I got an email from Sony congratulating me on finishing the game, and it told me that I spent 59 hours finishing the main story.
Okay.
So by the time I got to the end point of that, I was very aware of squeezing and shimmying and other things that I needed to do to
Okay.
traverse.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically it.
Yeah. All
As
right.
far as criticisms go, it looks great.
Yeah.
It sounds great. The story is amazing. Like, it is amazing. Well, I mean, amazing. I mean, what is amazing story? It is a very well told story that has a good twist to it, which I
Mm-hmm.
did not expect, which is rare.
Mm-hmm.
And it also sticks the landing on the ending.
Ooh.
So it actually finishes in a conclusive and satisfying way, which also is rare. I feel like, I don't know what it is about video games, but very often they kind of just completely collapse upon themselves in the last stretch of the game, where like the
The
the revelations start happening, and like you're like, what? Especially in Japanese RPGs, it's like, what? Where did that come from? It's like, okay, I guess we're doing this now. And then like by the time you finish, it's like, okay, well, it's fine. At least
yeah.
the first half of the game was good, you know? That's basically
Yeah,
how it usually is.
that's the developers like okay, we need to wrap this up because the deadline is coming out basically. So
Yeah, we need to wrap this up, but also we have to make it super cool and bombastic, but
mm-hmm.
also let's add some time travel and stuff. This is basically how it usually goes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so it ends conclusively. It wraps up most of the like narrative lines from like this game, and also like the continuing ones from 2018 God of War.
Yeah.
And it sort of sets up a little bit of stuff for the next game,
Okay.
but very minor things. Um, but it definitely feels to me like they want to make it like a continuous
Yeah.
story moving forward.
Yeah.
They kind of over the course of these past two games, they try to connect the previous series to this one. You know, the Greek mythology
Mm-hmm.
arc, and now they're dropping some nuggets of like some narrative points, plot points for the sequels to this game, which is gonna probably take place in a different setting.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very good. It's not better than Bloodborne, I don't think.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
but you know, if Bloodborne is an 11 out of 10 game, like a singular game that is just in its own category,
Mm-hmm.
then I would probably put this in like a 10 out of 10, like super like short list of the finest games that I've played.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Elden Ring also in that?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I haven't finished that game.
Oh,
It's also on my list of games
okay, okay.
because it's like, it's like the Battle of the Titans, Elden Ring and God of War, who is gonna get
Yeah,
more Game of the Year awards.
yeah.
I will say that, like, from what I played of Elden Ring, I feel like Elden Ring may deserve it more because God of War already won a bunch of awards in 2018, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it is largely a better game than the 2018 game. But like Elden Ring is like taking their like established formula of the games that they make and makes it open world,
Yeah.
and in the process, makes the best open world game that I've played, including like something like Breath of the Wild. So for that
Okay.
alone, I'm kind of more inclined to give it to Elden Ring because like
Mm-hmm.
this is what the game should be like,
Mm-hmm.
drawing inspiration from.
Okay.
No more like Ubisoft towers and like checklists and just busy work.
Mm-hmm.
Put some effort into your open worlds.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
but if God of War gets, I mean, I'm sure it will get a lot of Game of the Year like awards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're talking about like that specifically the Game Awards, if it wins, I guess it's okay. Like it's fair.
Okay.
It's like a top shelf like gourmet,
Good.
like yeah
Okay.
dish.
Like a sous vide, very nice cook.
Hmm
Yeah. How about
It's just like pick your flavor. Do you want like do you want
yeah.
French gourmet food or Japanese gourmet food or something like that? It's just
Yeah. How about the trash pile? The opposite. How about the trash can full of burning dog shit? How about the Pokemon?
yeah,
Scarlet and Violet?
Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I think this has to be one of the most insulting AAA games I've witnessed in my entire life.
Oh, wow.
And I
Okay.
don't I don't own this game, and thankfully I haven't bought it
And
because like
you didn't even pay
I am
money for
I'm
it.
like I'm like vicariously
Uh,
upset and distraught for people who wasted money on it. And spoilers alert, the game is selling super well.
What?
It sold
Really?
like 10 million copies already, yeah, in
What?
like a week. Yeah, it's crazy.
Because it has the name Pokemon in it.
Yeah, that's basically the crux of the problem.
Yeah.
Uh, but when they started like showing it off, and when they showed, they had like a whole Nintendo Direct presentation about
Mm.
it, and I watched and I was like, this is not looking great. And people at the time were like, oh, surely, this is just an early build. They're gonna polish it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be, we all know how Pokemon are, so it's gonna be good. And holy mother of video games, like, I am beyond, like,
Insulted.
yeah, like this game cost $10 less than God of War Ragnarok, and I was talking to Marius. I was playing God of War, and I was watching someone else play a Pokemon game at the same time, kind of like in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, holy moly, this is such a surreal experience where you're playing one of the most polished games that ever like released, and you look at this trash side by side, and it is like $10 cheaper, right, than God of War Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Same price if you buy the PS4 version of God of War, which also polished and runs well and plays well.
Yeah.
Just for context, um, I don't even know. I don't know what happened. I mean, probably a lot of things happened for this to happen. Uh, and I feel sad because there are so many people that I've seen online who did buy the game and are playing it. And there are so many people whose sentiment is basically like, well, yes, sure, it has some technical problems, but it's so fun and I'm having such a good time. So it's good fundamentally. And I'm like, sure. I think I may be done with Pokemon games.
Okay.
I think this may have been the last straw.
All
Because
right.
like I played Sword and Shield, which was the previous like big generational entry,
Mm-hmm.
um, which I liked, I suppose. Um, that game was good up until like the middle part. Again, the classic falling apart in the second half. It
Yeah.
was good until about midpoint, at which point I understood that there is nothing to do in the game except for just going through the motions and finishing the story. Which older Pokemon's game had, like some side distractions, like some optional dungeons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that game had none of it. But it looked okay and
Yeah.
whatever, first 3D Pokemon game, like
Oh.
big, like budget, super polished, quote unquote home console, handheld console hybrid game, let's go.
Oh God. I'm just going through the video and these Pikachus do not
Floating, yeah. Like
floating.
their shadows are detached from their bodies,
Yeah.
right? There's so much of this game, and I mean,
What
again,
the
this is an
hell?
official trailer that is officially put on the official, Nintendo eShop. Uh,
Oh.
I would recommend everyone just for anyone who is basically has any idea of like what modern games look like and what standards there are for like video game visuals and stuff to watch Digital Foundry's technical review for this game. It is equal parts amusing and upsetting
Okay.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I just don't know what happened. I mean, I
Yeah.
always knew that the developer of this game is not the best game developer in the business,
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, in
But
fairness, there are other developers who sometimes struggle with technical aspects of games, such as From Software,
yeah.
whom I always defend as the best developers in the business.
Mm-hmm.
And their games are not, the technical showcases that, for example,
Yeah.
something like God of War Ragnarok is.
Yeah.
And they do have sometimes performance issues as well, but never
Mm-hmm.
like this. And this is just like you're looking at still images
Mm-hmm.
and those very carefully selected footage
Yeah, 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 yeah.
for the trailer. But you have like such bizarre things happening. I can't even like begin to like distant objects animating at different FPS rates, which is normal, I guess. This is like a
Mm-hmm.
trick that you can do to sort of alleviate a little bit of the rendering like budget. But it gets to the point of like absurdity where you have like, for example, a windmill that is like rotating in the distance,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on how far you are from it, the animation of the windmill can drop to as low as 2 frames per second. But you
Oh.
can see it, like it doesn't disappear from your
Oh.
view, so you can just like look at it from the distance as it like just very
Yeah. What the?
like a clock. There's just so much of it. Yeah,
Oh.
shadows disconnected from bodies, lighting behaving in the ways that are just weird, camera
Yeah.
penetrating the surface of the level and dropping into the abyss of nothingness. Uh, Pop
Yeah.
in sub 20 FPS frame rates, and not on like distant objects, just like through gameplay,
Oh.
and so many other issues. And like,
Oh God. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
this is the last drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a game that is made for the media franchise that is the
Oh.
highest grossing media franchise on the planet Earth.
These Fido are also just levitating in the air right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Yeah, there's like no connection. There's no
What?
like cohesion in terms of like the world, yeah. And you
Ah.
have these like very like samey sort of like very PS2 looking like textures that are just like plastered over entire like mountains and stuff where like or fields. Like a
Mm-hmm.
field of nothingness that has like single brown texture on it.
Yeah.
And like this looks like a very poorly made PS2 game.
Yeah.
Like there are significantly more beautiful like Final Fantasy X is a PS2 game. Final Fantasy 12 is a
Ah.
PS2 game, and those games look much better than this. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I made an executive decision not to buy this game,
Executive.
uh,
Yeah.
which I was on the fence about
Mm-hmm.
up until like maybe a week before the release. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not. Because I like Pokemon games. This is like the drama of the situation.
Yeah.
I like Pokemon games, I
Okay.
like the gameplay of Pokemon games,
Mm-hmm.
and they usually come out at a time where I just get in the mood for a Pokemon game. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a dose, like a yearly dose of Pokemon.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
And this time I was like, you know what? Let's see like what the reviews say and like what the game looks like and
Mm-hmm.
yeah the performance and stuff. And holy moly, it surpassed even my wildest expectations. Where I guess in a bad way,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what it was
Yeah. Yeah.
going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy mother of Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay then. I guess
And yeah,
no Pokemon for Kirilo then.
it is
For
upsetting. It is upsetting. And it was like, well, you know, and people are like, well, at least we got an open world game and stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't want to play open world Pokemon game then if this is the cost, if this is the price we have to pay.
yeah.
Like, like,
Yeah.
actually just
This is
make it go
this is
back to like linear games.
this is the funding round. This is the Kickstarter of the yeah
Yeah, and
for the next product.
oh, that is so true, and it's always like this. This is the cycle of Pokemon. A new game gets announced, people get excited, the first footage is shown, people say, oh, it's not gonna be that bad, the game comes out, and the cycle continues.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always the thing that is like constantly like permeating the discourse is, yeah, but it's a step in the right direction, you know? It may not be very pretty, but it's a step in the right direction, you know?
But the step is not even on the ground. Like
Exactly,
it's
like
hovering over. Like yeah. Okay.
looking at these games, like it's like the developers of the games are stepping in their entire like own like universe.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you have games on Switch, like large open world game. Witcher 3 is on Switch. Sure, it's a compromised experience because it's the
Yeah.
hardware that it is.
Yeah.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is on Switch, which
Mm-hmm.
is just like you can't even compare the games. Breath of the Wild is on Switch, another large open world game.
Yeah.
So you can do that, but like this is just beyond.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I may be ready to move on from Pokemon. I've been on a journey of like filtering out certain series from my life because as a full-time working adult, I don't particularly have time to play every single thing that comes out and finish it. And since I'm trying to finish more games, with every
Really.
year, try to like mm, if raise the efficiency of my like gaming time, so I
Mm-hmm.
actually play games and finish them and move on.
Yeah.
That there are some series that I just cannot engage with,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, the older I get, the less tolerance I have for like mediocre games, I guess, because I wouldn't be
Yeah.
playing mediocre game if I could be playing something good.
Yeah. That's just life in general
Yeah.
because yeah, the choosing your partner basically like me choosing my partner like okay I know what I like and yep let's do it basically.
Mhm. So that's
Cannot tolerate mediocre anymore. Yes.
so since that is out of the way,
Yeah.
I also just as a teaser, I don't have anything to say about it yet, but
Yeah.
while I'm finishing side stuff in Ragnarok, I think I'm gonna platinum that game. I think it deserves my attention to get
Okay.
it to like 100%.
Okay.
I'm also started to very slowly playing through Disco Elysium.
Oh, really? Uh,
Yeah,
on what
which is
platform?
an Estonian game
Yes.
on PS5.
Uh,
It's available on PC, of
oh,
course. Yeah.
it's on PC, PS5 also. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Yeah. How is it?
Weird.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's what I also like. Uh yeah.
It's a lot. It's like
Yeah.
it
Like
is designed.
a
It looks.
narrative click adventure.
Yeah, it's somewhere between an adventure game and like old school computer RPGs like Baldur's Gate and
Yeah.
uh, yeah, like that kind of stuff.
because I was eyeing also this game because it was so cheap. It's still like 10
Mhm.
euros right now, actually.
Mhm. I mean, I would go as far. I mean, just for the pure like. I mean, although there has been some controversy with the developer of this
Mm-hmm.
game, so that like they laid off a bunch of creative people
Yeah.
from the game. So,
Mm-hmm.
but still, the game is out, and these people who were laid off contributed to it. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's fair to play it and to
Mm-hmm.
experience it. It's very weird. It is like so. The premise of the game is that you are a police detective, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning of the game, you wake up in a cheap motel,
Mm-hmm.
drunk out of your mind. You are a raging alcoholic, and most of the game takes place in your inner dialogue, basically,
Okay. Yeah.
where you like reflecting on and talking, basically, like your different traits
Mm-hmm.
of human, like whatever
Yeah.
essence, are like communicating in your mind and helping you make sense of the situations that are happening.
Okay.
And the game itself is like an investigation sort of RPG, basically, where you are investigating some crime, some murder, I think,
Mm-hmm.
while simultaneously, like, getting levels and leveling up your, like, again, very much, pretty much personality traits, like your resourcefulness, your physical abilities, your like mental resilience, like combat skills or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's no combat in the game. The entire gameplay is just set of checks, basically, like in an old school RPG, where you check your stat against the test, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that will determine like how you allocate your abilities. Will determine whether you will uh, uh, pass the check or not. And if you don't pass the check, that maybe there will be another avenue for you to take to get to the similar like outcome. Take like a different approach.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, it's like super texty. Everything, I'm assuming on PC version as well, is voice acted.
Mm.
So you don't really have to read
Mm-hmm.
much. You can just listen.
Okay.
Uh,
On audiobook.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like hard to judge the quality of writing, but it is kind of like
I
I feel
have.
like it's gonna I feel like it's gonna get into some interesting territories.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
The, the reason I was also like, okay, maybe this is because I have heard also like actually some good reviews about this game,
mhm,
and I was like, also it's on sale and it's also good reviews, and also it's Estonian actually, so it's
mhm,
like maybe yeah. So, but I don't know.
yeah. I think it's gonna take me a while to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna slowly unpack it. Yeah, when it came out, it made a huge wave in games media because people were like, hello, like this is amazing, and where did it come from?
Yeah.
Like this weird game from a random company with like a
Yeah.
random name that doesn't mean anything, and it's like, this is like, one of the best games of the year, if not like
Yeah.
ever.
And wasn't is it the first game from this
Mhm.
yeah, also, right?
Mhm.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, they received a bunch of like awards at Game Awards as well. Best
Y-
debut
Yeah.
game and I think best indie game. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Kind
it's
of.
definitely yeah. I'm gonna keep playing it.
Yeah, but the I think the CEO had some kind of a controversial things going. I haven't looked into it, but I know he's uh
I think it's not over
where
yet. I think they went to court
yeah.
basically to like um
Yeah.
appeal the the termination basically of contract so that like it wasn't
Mhm.
done and properly and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah, something
it
something.
is shitty, but I
Yeah.
mean all the more reason to play this game, you know. And I think that like people who played this game mostly,
Mhm.
among other things, also complimented the writing on it. So I'm very very excited to continue playing it.
Okay. That's yeah. I'm curious. How do you feel? I don't know. Is this the this is probably the biggest game in this whole country, right? I guess.
It could be.
Yeah, probably.
And also, of course, Estonian Orchestra, Philharmonic Orchestra recorded soundtrack
Oh.
for Plague Tale Requiem.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
Oh yeah, I
Estonia
think
is making the news.
I heard about it. Yeah.
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 Cool.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to think of any other game that is come from Estonia, but some weird RuneScape type of things I have seen, but those are way too local. Nothing like international. Can't think of anything. Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah,
I
it's
I
cool that this
I have
exists.
even mentioned to one of my big YouTubers who mentioned like, oh my god, this I just bought Disco Elysium, and I just mentioned have fun playing the only Estonian game that you own now or something, and he was like, what, Estonia, really? Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. All right. I guess.
Very excited.
Yes. I guess. That's enough from us for now. Oh, I had a good time hanging out again. Talk about some stuffs. Yeah.
As always.
As always. And Andor, I recommend. Put it on the list as you like to do. Well, yeah, and
It's literally the next one. We are this month is Amazon Video, and then next month we will unsubscribe and go watch.
oh wait, Andor is on
Disney Plus.
Disney. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay,
So
are you doing the Disney again?
No, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go back to Disney
Yeah.
every month
Okay.
to watch Andor.
I actually saw. Oh, where was it? Some numbers that I. Oh man, where was it? What percentage of people what streaming service do they have here in this country? And can I find it real quick or not? There was I can't find it anyway, but yeah, Amazon Prime was surprisingly high. It was like oh, I can't remember how, but yeah, but this was in the summer, so the Disney Plus wasn't.
Yeah,
Disney
it came
Plus was
like
in
November, I think.
September, October, or something. So I'm curious what the percentage is now, but yeah, Amazon Prime had
It
a
must be up there, yeah.
pretty big market share. But yeah, this was like 1,000 people that they asked. Like not like a lot, but not like just a few people or something. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, this I can't find it. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna try. I think the Star Wars Squadrons. I guess for now, we'll see how it goes, and if it goes well, I will buy a VR headset. I'm just kidding. No, for this game, I need to. I don't know.
You should get a
I'm.
good deal on God of War 2018 and play that. I think you would be into that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, that's also. I was
When it's on
also.
sale.
But I kind of want to. Then I kind of want to. It's not. Oh, it's a bit. Minus 25% is currently on Steam. God of War.
I mean, it just came out, so I'm sure like by the time you'll be ready to play some new game, it will be already even bigger sale.
Yeah, but I
Bigger than
I'm kind of more interested in the Ragnarok as of right now because
there is absolutely no point in playing Ragnarok without playing the first game, or at least like
yeah,
watching a playthrough of the first game.
yeah, but
Like
th-
it's literally
but I would start with the God of War, but then I would want to, if I'm finishing it, then I would
yeah,
want to play the Ragnarok also.
yeah.
But I can't because it's PS5. So
Well,
yeah,
all Sony games are now coming out on PC, so
yeah,
it's gonna come to PC absolutely. So
yeah. But
either November 2023 or maybe even sooner. Maybe even it's gonna be like a 6 month PlayStation exclusive.
yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
But
God of War 2018 is a large game, so I
mm-hmm.
don't feel like you would want to immediately jump into the sequel. And again, as I said, they play very similarly, so you may want to have like a little bit of a a little
Yeah,
bit of a break. But yeah,
yeah.
both games are just like top shelf stuff, honestly.
Nice. Okay, okay. Yeah, even the Steam summer's the autumn sale, I guess, hasn't been like that amazing. Or the Cyberpunk is just still the same discount as it always has been, pretty much. Uh, I don't know, 30 euros, and I don't know.
God of War 2018 has a 97% positive reviews with 50,000 reviews.
Hmm.
That's a lot. On Steam, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Destiny
Yeah.
2. Have you played Destiny 2?
A bit.
Okay.
It's fine. It's a shooter game.
Yeah.
You shoot aliens.
Okay. Okay. All right. I guess that's our. It is time to say goodbye. Yeah, 2 hour 20 minutes. Oh,
See.
speaking of going over 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I had fun and I learned something.
Same.
And yeah,
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are embarrassing.
maybe again next week. Same.
Yeah, actually, I will be having Saturday and Sunday off, so
Ooh,
we can do. Not
that's
Friday though, unfortunately.
okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday stream
So
can totally happen.
maybe Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll have to discuss with the girls again. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday probably. All right. Uh, thank you for tuning in, and go watch my Black Friday video if you want to
Mm-hmm.
see what you missed, what awesome unexpected deals that you missed on Black Friday that you yeah.
Oh, there's Cyber Monday also.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, Cyber Monday.
and also Cyber Monday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Anyway, bye.
Bye.